So you want the Twitch address?
Pretty much.
Ow. Straight out of Owlbears.
Yep.
Straight out of Owlwares.
Now you have to actually join the room because it's better. Way better.
Oh my god. It's John's face. I've never seen John's face.
Were you going around door to door talking about your Lord and Savior?
Actually, quite like his shirt and tie.
Somebody give me the link for the.
Yeah, if I still fit in my suit, I'd wear that.
Or
Full suit.
I need to wear a suit like John every time.
That's to get into the game, sir.
I have a couple masks I could wear.
I mean, I guess my laptop has it, but
No, your face
Sure,
is
that's
ugly
what
enough.
Nathan does.
Face is ugly enough, Orion. We don't need you to wear a mask.
she
They can't see it.
Oh god,
Got
is
the
that in my
benefit.
face?
It's trying to.
that's the face you'll fuck someday.
Dinosaur hat included.
Dinosaur hat included. That's like a bonus.
What's my battery?
There we go.
That is perfect. That's just great.
I broke one of the propellers.
Lord.
We're
How do I
sad
turn my camera on with this thing?
in the settings. Go there. In the upper right-hand corner, you hit the cog. Down at the bottom, it says, I want to broadcast to others, and a drop-down list. You'll do video and voice.
And then you'll just need to mute everyone else
Yeah.
so it doesn't come through on your mic feedback. And
Okay.
The game!
And so it has begun!
This day of our Lord, 907.
Okay, it's trying to pull it up, but it's. Oh. God damn it. Did I just leave the game?
You're still in here. Mine, every now and then, will have a pop-up.
Yeah, you left.
Left. But yeah, my browser, every now and then, will pop up and say, do you want to use such and such? And then it'll like...
Up in the top left-hand corner, it should be asking if you want to allow this to use your microphone and your camera.
I'm gonna reload again.
Oh.
Penis?
Ah!
Oh!
Oh! Get your bitch ass. Represent, nigga! Represent!
I don't know how to do the CCCP thing. Don't worry, guys. I'm stereotypical Russian today.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which,
Nigga,
I've
you
lost
and your
my
cupcake wine.
I've
That ain't
lost-
vodka. Don't be fooled.
I've lost my buzz from that picture of margaritas. I need to go get a beer.
That stuff that I have in the fridge right now actually has some crystals in it. It's mice crystals. So
Take
when
it.
you pour it, you got ice crystals in it. It's fucking
No, I'm probably
delicious.
just gonna drink a fucking red stripe.
Nathan, bonus points.
Oh yeah, we do have red stripe.
Nice. Echoing for you, and I've already turned off sound for you. We have to do it on here.
Got some caterpillar eyebrows going on there.
Yeah, right. There we go.
Yeah.
I am going to get some orange juice.
I love your hat, Nate.
I love it. Cheerful. Me and my one propeller. Whee! Eh.
John, are you in a basement praising, like, the Bible to kids you have tied up in there?
That's what I would do.
Oh shit, that's Chris! It was in the back the whole time.
I'm looking at you.
I got one.
Got some plus. That's what
Yeah.
I've been using.
Okay, I'm good.
Here, you gotta have a man card, man. Yeah. You open it with a mustache.
Mustache, you question?
It's better to go the other way. More leverage.
Uh,
More leverage.
Let's show to everybody the chat thing.
Oh, what fucking want that cap, you nigger? Are we streaming already?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure he
you're
has it for
racist.
mature.
Yeah, but it doesn't have R for racism.
R for race.
Or for race.
We're not racist. We're just saying words.
Exactly.
Kike.
I'm just saying a word.
Jewish.
Monkeys on porches.
It's only because you're Jukachu that you can do that.
Pikachu, nigga.
Get it right.
I like mine better.
My dice
Or get it
checker
white.
up.
We should just make the title of the stream rated R for racist.
Cheers.
Was that naked?
Yeah. Wants to get naked with me.
Here, Nate. Working on it. Working some juice for you.
The propeller hat makes it even better.
Yay!
All right, gentlemen.
Are you sure you're not in John's basement, Nate?
I think so. John!
Last time on D&D,
John!
the Enchanter was found. You all did an ass ton of RP. Bedding has been set to be made for you. John, Orion, and Snarf all bought a bunch of furniture to put into the new guild home. Nathan got drunk and passed out. Woke up, bought some arrows, then went and passed out.
Arrows are my hair of the dog. Sorry.
Nathan, you wanna bunk with me?
I think we're all sharing a room.
We bought bunk beds.
K-R-J.
They literally
Been a
bought bunk
while.
beds.
Thanks, everybody.
They bought 2 sets of bunk beds and a baby bed
Cheer.
for the gnome.
Maybe bad for Eric.
Oh, okay.
Then I went into the inn and stole blankets and pillows.
Someone hasn't told us something.
I'm just gonna be stereotypical tonight.
There you go.
I'm just observing, guys. Don't worry.
Doing cupcake wine.
The fuck?
I'm not fooling anybody.
Aaron left it, so I might as well kill it.
So the next day arrives. It's the same dreary ass weather as it was yesterday.
I love it.
Overcast, drizzle every now and then, slightly chilly. Everyone slept on mattresses on the floor at the guild hall except for Nathan, or
Thelonious.
Thelonious and Will. So we'll start off with the people in the guild hall.
Oh.
Oops.
So why is my map a little blank?
Zoom it out.
Okay.
I'll wake up and put on my clothes.
God, I hope
Guild
so.
hall. I was saying the other place. Go grab us breakfast, actually.
And I will leave the guild hall to head to the inn for breakfast, locking the door behind me.
Everyone that slept in the guild hall, give me a constitution check.
Oh
Old
boy.
spores! Old spores!
Smells like shit.
I didn't put the poison cap back on the barrel.
Ass.
We told you to.
Hey, hey!
Hey, I already got fucking damage from it.
Right?
At least
All
I'm
right.
spiders.
Mr. John.
I'm getting there.
Who the fuck is Lethal Von
Lethal. Lethal Vanval.
That
That's
would
my
be
warlock.
Orion.
All right. Everybody made their checks. You wake up. No ill effects. You don't know what the ill effects would have been, but no ill effects.
We should probably clean this place.
The top of that.
Scrub here, scrub there.
So, I'll do what I said. Get dressed, leave, lock the door, go get food at the inn.
Right. So Lethal gets up, heads the fuck out. John's still asleep. Eric's still asleep. Do you want to wake up or you just gonna sleep? I'll happily go to the others.
Can I wake up?
You can't. You and the other.
I'm gonna go to the inn because I am hungry after a day of drinking and.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to soak up some of this alcohol.
With more alcohol!
So Eric
Damn
wakes up.
right.
Notices
Be a
John
big
still
time to
asleep
put
on a
my armor.
mattress.
I'm gonna kick
John.
John.
Eric's gonna kick John awake.
It's like a
I'm gonna
toddler kicking you in the shin. It's just annoying.
So you're gonna go ahead and get full armored and head out, John.
How
Did I end up passing out?
Because of alcohol.
You ended up going up and going to bed, pretty much.
Okay.
You didn't actually pass out. It was more of a sleep. Unlike after you hit your head on the table and actually passed out.
I am.
Alright, so you all make your way back to the Flaming Fist Barracks, which I apparently scribbled on.
Oop.
Dick joke.
Does Nathan still have the ink dick that I drew on him?
You
What's your passive perception, Nathan?
fucking, it's 15.
He's probably noticed it.
Does he know I did it?
No.
I'm just furiously scrubbing my face. I swear to God, when I find who did this.
I'll walk in and find are you in the dining area, Nathan?
Scrubbing the dick off my face.
In the dining area?
No.
It's probably up in his room.
Alright, well I'm gonna sit down and sit for a minute.
Good
What the
cards.
fuck?
Did we find a deck of many things?
Who the fuck brought out cards?
I got
Whoops.
a 5.
My bad. I was just trying to go through all the science things.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
speaking of things, We need our usual town music.
We also need the town.
I switched over to the town. Or did
I
I
don't
not
see
switch
the
you guys? Oh, my bad.
No.
There you go.
Yeah, the town.
Alright, time to actually zoom in so that I can see it.
Aw, zoom in.
Alright, I'll stop my tool then.
So Nathan's awake, furiously trying to scrub the dick off his face.
Furiously masturbating.
That too. I have 2 hands.
Will, are you awake?
Yes, yes I am.
You head down, or you stay in your room?
He gave me all my shit, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, I'm gonna head down.
You head down, you see Lithel's already walked in, back from the guild hall, just kind of looking around, trying to see who else was there.
Hello, Will.
Hello there, Little.
The only other person besides you two in the eating hall right now is the old barkeep.
Oh, great.
Did we get the grumpy guy?
Same guy as always.
I'm gonna head over to him and say, "Can I have some breakfast?" Slowly spinning as I say it.
He slowly turns around to you. What time is it?
I just woke up, so sometime in the morning.
It's breakfast time, dude.
Fine. Reaches up and hits that bell again. You instantly hear the kitchen come alive behind him, with those small little gnome servants that you happened to catch a glimpse of last night, busy away in the kitchen preparing breakfast.
Just a train of gnomes.
Wonder whatever happened to that kid.
We can find out.
Hanging
Probably
from
got
the
the
balcony.
Probably got the shit
Hopefully.
beat out of him.
Actually, make a perception check.
He's in the inn with you.
Wow.
Hold on, I'll help you there.
Let me just get these out of the way.
No, you had them all day yesterday too.
Yeah, you
Shut up,
did.
Luckily, we weren't fighting anything.
Yeah,
Nope.
no kidding.
You guys do not notice anything.
Except for a strange
I'm
plant.
at the end too, right?
Well, did you? Come over?
About now, John has showed up, walked into the door.
Nobody noticed something.
You notice there's a couple of new leaflets over on the bounty board.
Leaflets.
Your pieces of paper.
Gotta go see if the alchemist's over there, I guess.
The alchemist on the page.
Other than the ones that were there, which were a couple of strange beasts that had been terrorizing outside farms and stuff, you see a new one that some sort of boy from the garden district has gone missing.
Is it in John's basement?
Yay!
I raise an eyebrow at that one and bring it over to Lithel. I'm saying this. I think this may interest you.
That's the kid that throws rocks and flower pots at me.
Does it have a picture of him then on the bounty?
Yes,
Awesome.
there is an artist depiction of the little shit.
Last I saw of him, Eric told his dad what was going on, and what I assume was a
I told him
severe
what-
beating.
what? Yeah. Well, that's what.
Strange. I may
I
visit.
come down to the
shoulders.
dining area. I think I've pretty well scrubbed the dick off. Or
Make him do
I
a check.
rubbed it off.
No, I'll say he does. I don't know what to make him roll.
Is his face red though?
Agility.
Probably.
there's red.
Sleight of hand, maybe.
There's a deep red mark on his cheek.
I look at Thelonious. What happened to your face?
So one of you motherfuckers drew a dick on me.
Snake.
I raise my eyebrows and go back to looking at the poster.
About this time, you hear a bustle as the door from the kitchen swings open loudly, hitting against the wall. You see the same gnomes as yesterday, holding trays of food up above their head, 2 gnomes to each tray. They slowly walk over and sit it on one of the main tables before they hop, skip, and jump their way back out of the room. Once again, not saying a word. Breakfast for the day. Looks like some sort of soup. Might be oatmeal. Some sausages and some scrambled eggs.
I grab
get
one of
up.
each.
I'll go get the food as well.
Do we see salt and pepper on the table?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Salt and
Yes.
pepper on every table.
I'm going to salt and pepper my food.
This was a functioning inn.
Salt and pepper.
Yep.
I'll be
I
in
will-
town November 7th.
I'm gonna put the poster in my backpack.
Alright. Oh, did the music not loop?
Can I investigate
Oh no, there
this
it is again.
oatmeal soup?
You want to insight check this oatmeal?
Got evil intentions.
Well, you can glean the oatmeal's intentions, or you can perception check it.
I think you should read its thoughts.
Detect thoughts.
John is stealthed.
He's gonna hide from the oatmeal.
John is hiding from the
No.
oatmeal.
I'm stealth and I'm gonna try and sneak up on the bartender and surprise him.
Try
This
to
is
brighten his
full
day.
mail too.
Alright, so what's this oatmeal stuff?
It's oatmeal.
That's good. I was worried.
Tries to tell us the history of oatmeal.
I was
Gets
trying to figure out where the eggs
confused
came
with
from.
I am the stealthiest man in full plate mail.
So you want to try and surprise the barkeep.
Yes.
How are you going to try to surprise this barkeep?
Is he like duck walking?
Just when I get over to the bar, I guess. Just the whole he doesn't know I'm there type deal, and just head over the shoulder.
Before
Hey,
he
what's
does
going
that, can I change his face back to a horse?
Yes.
I change his face into a horse with precipitation again.
Precipitation.
Oh no, I want to say
Prestidigitation. That's the
John's
name.
face is slightly drizzled on.
I've been crying all night.
Humid in here.
I'm the girl from the.
So he looks like a sweating horse.
So Hamilton looks like has a horse head again. As
So
he,
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
as he slowly leans over the barkeep. And
You're gonna have him roll.
15 doesn't hit your AC, right?
Doesn't.
Alright, you just see his fist come up. You just barely move your head out of the way
Nay.
before he goes back to washing the mug that he was. You might have rolled an 18, but that motherfucker rolled a 21 to his goddamn perception. This is an old war vet.
He's used to
I asked
horses
where's
sneaking up
Bronzebeard,
on
he
him.
doesn't answer.
I changes.
If you remember, he
face.
did tell you he lost his leg to a dragon.
Nah.
And the
Oh.
dragon lost his
Let's get
life.
But I asked
I'm
him
gonna-
where's Bronzebeard, does he not answer me?
Still looks like a horse. so.
He turns around and gives you one of those looks that's like, are you aware you have a horse's head?
The magic mirror.
I fucking hate you, twins.
Chip.
Oh, don't worry about it. I
Bronzebeard.
probably got cursed by a magic mirror or something.
Bronzebeard left about an hour ago to go get some supplies. I'm sure he will be back shortly.
Okay.
Take your
go back
freaky
to-
ass over there and eat some breakfast.
Go back and start eating breakfast.
I
He slowly
stop
turns
doing-
back around.
I stopped doing prestidigitation.
Precipitation.
Precipitation.
I lean over to Thelonious and ask him, "You think my face looks kind of horse-like?"
Do I still have a dick on my face?
I tell them to both
I
quit
look
horsing around.
closely and it's like, not unless you're talking about your nose.
You're fucking funny, Jamie. I'm gonna remember that. I drowned my woes.
In early morning ale. It's beginning to look a lot like yesterday.
You have to start early if you're gonna drink all day.
I pull out the poster and show it to Eric of the missing kid from the Garden District.
That looks funny.
That
thinking
looks like
about-
the kid I diddled.
I was going to go to the Garden District later to ask the large man about this if he wanted to join me.
Nah,
Alright.
I'm good.
You need an escort, Liffle?
Please.
Then let's go.
Right, you guys want to go ahead and head up over there?
Is there laws in Baldur's Gate about public intox?
I don't know, we watched
understand.
John urinate on a wall the
You
other
all
day.
are you are part of the military.
So we can get away with it.
I disguise myself as a noble again. It seems like we're going on a jolly walk.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge.
Slight pause in the action.
It's getting too riveting for me.
Too far, too riveting.
Alright, cat, get out of here. Go. Go, get out of here.
It's a pussy.
Alright. So, we start heading over to the Gardens District then.
You all make your way. Well, down through the streets of the Twin Songs, back to the Garden District, back to that house where you last saw that spoiled little shit of a child.
I'll knock on the door.
As you knock, the door slowly swings open. No one seems to be there.
Hello?
Hold on. I'll hold up my hand in front of Liffle. Now this is odd. In all my travels, this is not very good. Do I need to roll stealth to just go ahead and sneak on in there?
If you want to, yes.
We'll go ahead.
Alrighty.
Okay.
You walk in through the door, and there's a rather large foyer. Couple of pictures painted very well. You can see they're almost like family paintings of what used to be a very large man, 3 children, and a wife. Just a couple mirrors along the way, and then what leads to an opening hallway into what seems to be a large living room.
Okay. Anything of interest in the foyer before I move on?
Anything you can steal?
Perception check.
Well, both.
You need mirrors, right?
John's on the move.
Da 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 da.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, gotta get them out of the way.
Nah, you
Nothing.
don't note anything really.
Candlestick? Just butter. Okay. You said there is one exit out of the foyer into the rest of the house.
Into a very large living room. Yes.
I'll go ahead and motion to Lithel that it's okay, at least in the foyer,
I'll
and
Head in.
continue further into the house.
stay in the foyer or whatever.
As you
The
enter,
froyo?
As you enter into the living room, you see it's very fine furniture. A couple of couches, a couple of chairs, very large fireplace, some very ornate golden decorations lying here and there. A lot of it's a little bit disheveled. There seems to be messes of papers and old food and whatnot left around, as in, this house isn't very well kept.
Yeah. I'll roll another perception.
You find what looks like a child's shoe. Almost kicked out of the way, discarded, almost near the corner of the room, as well as a few small traces of blood.
Is there a noticeable trail?
No.
No. I'll go ahead. Are there any more passageways to the rest of the house?
From the living room, you can see down through the back, there's what looks to be tiling and some sort of table. Maybe it might be a kitchenish area. There's a stairway on your left that you think might lead up to the second story, since you saw the balcony outside, as well as another room behind a door on the right.
Were there stairs leading down?
No, only up.
Only up. Okay. A motion to Lethal again. Give him the all clear and point out. Oh.
I'm gonna be gone for about an hour.
Gene.
Alright, John.
Yeah. Motion to Lethal, and I'll point out the shoe and blood. Looks like that kid got a beating of a lifetime or worse. Make anything of it?
No. First, I want to see if I can... I want to search for thoughts, like in the house, using detect thoughts.
Alrighty.
Because I can do that.
Yes, you can.
So I'll search for any other thoughts other than Nathan's, well, Thelonius's.
Mine will just be filled with booze and...
So as you cast your magic and start meditating on any thoughts that are going on around your immediate area, you start to pick up something, but it quickly fades away.
What was it, Lethal?
There may be someone still in this house somewhere.
Well, we have a few options here on this floor, at least. There's a room over here, and then the kitchen over there. Whatever we do, we need to be careful.
I think we should stick together would be the best option.
We could do that. Let's go ahead, clear the kitchen first.
Alright.
Flash and queer. Flash and queer.
So, we'll go into the kitchen.
As you all both slowly move your way into the kitchen, peeking around corners, trying to see if there's anybody there, I'm going to need you to both make me a acrobatics check.
Roll 20 YOLO.
Fuck.
As Lethal steps onto the tile, you hear this slight sloshing noise as you see Lethal just eat it, and just his fucking feet slip out from under him, and he just falls hard on his back.
Can I catch him?
Give me a athletics check. He is only 90-something pounds, right?
91.
Okay.
I am quite light. Oh!
Yes, you catch him before he falls hard onto the floor.
I spin around and look deep into his eyes and say, "Watch your step."
to my both black eyes.
I've seen worse. So there's grease.
There seems to be some sort of liquid spilled in the kitchen.
Liffle, you know more about odd liquids than I. What's this?
Okay.
Can I investigate it, right?
Yes.
Investigation.
What's your investigations intelligence? Yeah, you'd be better than me at it.
You think it might be orange juice.
It may be orange juice. I am not gonna taste it.
Because they have eliminated all the juice.
Can I sniff it?
Dealing with Nazis.
You sniff and you definitely get an orangish tang.
Yep, smells like orange.
Nazis of Baldur's Gate.
In this
Okay,
kitchen, you all see a very ornate table, very well carved, very well designed. You see 5 chairs placed around the table. Most have been disheveled. A couple of them have fallen over. One of them is missing its back 2 legs, as it just sits sort of cockeyed.
Does the
on the
place
floor.
generally look like someone's left in a hurry, or there might have been more of a struggle, or both?
It looks like there might have been a struggle, or the place got knocked over, maybe.
Okay.
Can I investigate that chair to see if I can see anything noticeable about the
And
back
I'll do
legs
perception
missing?
on the chicken. Or kitchen.
Alright. Oh! And I'll roll my investigation as well.
By how the chair legs are broken, it looks like they were hit onto something hard enough that it literally snapped and cracked those back legs off.
Seems...
Nathan can
This
find the
checks
back
out.
legs further into the kitchen, as they in 2 different spots. There seems to be some scuffing and indentation on the sides of both legs.
Blood, flesh, hair.
No blood.
And there's one more room other than these stairs leading up on the first floor.
Yes.
Shall
Right,
we go
let's
investigate that room?
Got one more room and then we head upstairs.
Alright. Before I go in there, I wanna... How thick would you say that door is?
It's just a normal wooden door.
Alright, well I'll put my hand up on it and try and see if I feel any thoughts in there past that door.
You feel just this odd void again. No real thought pattern, although you thought you kind of felt something, but no.
We can investigate it, even though I
Yeah,
didn't sense
attempt to
it.
open the door.
You can see that it is locked.
Okay. Can I go ahead and roll a lockpicking?
Go for it.
Actually, I'm gonna first detect traps.
Oh!
You do not think this door is trapped.
Okay, then I'll roll for lockpick.
Tink! Breaks.
You click around, moving your lockpicking kit, hitting a couple tumblers, but you just can't seem to get it to turn and unlock.
Cue Oblivion lockpicking gif.
Ah!
Did that assault you? Let me hellish rebuke it.
Am I allowed to try again? I mean, it's not like something like perception.
Yeah, and your pick didn't break.
Didn't
So,
break.
yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and try. And that first.
And then your pick broke.
I'm going to have to visit the Thieves Guild again.
Yes. So you go in there and mess around with it again. Your pick breaks and is stuck inside of the lock.
I'm trying to
I
pull
am
that out.
luck with the door.
At this point, with the noise of picking the lock, you guys hear a slight rustling behind the door.
Shit. Liff will blast the door down.
Do it now!
Whatever we do, we need to do it now.
Alright. Stand back then.
I step back a couple 10 feet.
Couple.
A couple 10
Well, a
feet.
couple 10 feet.
God, all them dice. They're everywhere.
And there's a kid behind the door filled with splinters now.
Little raises his hand and shoots his streak of Eldritch Blast into the door, and the door just explodes inward. Inside,
Go,
you see what looks to be a small
A
playroom
Swiss
for
child.
maybe what you would say is very much younger kids. It is dark. All of the candles that you can see from where you are look like they have been burned down all the way to a stump. And you hear this odd gnashing and crunching off in a far corner of the room.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
Is there a candle somewhere upstairs or in the kitchen around here?
Not that you saw.
If I light my dagger, can we get a little light in there? Well, I mean,
Yes.
would
You
I get-
both have dark vision to an extent,
Okay, yeah. I've thought
but
about that one.
because of
Can
the color in the
I-
room, you can't really make out what's in there with you.
So if
Can I
I were
just
to
show up
roll
at the
perception
house?
now, would it be disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, if I lit my dagger, would I just be back to normal?
Back to
A
normal.
normal roll? Okay, I'll go ahead and do that.
Take out the
So,
flame tongue
I
dagger.
Draw the dagger. Alright, Lethal, we're gonna get a little light in here.
Can I show
Burn,
up at the
baby,
house?
burn!
That your dagger ignites, casting some light into the room.
And perception.
Yep.
Oh. I'll do it too.
You see a shape, a very large shape in the corner, almost humanoid-like. Other than that, you can't make anything out. Right?
Lethal, you think you can root around in its head?
Did I have advantage?
No, you
I'm
did
thinking and
not.
looking really hard.
I'll see if I can.
Really, really hard.
I'll see if I can hear the
Really hard?
thoughts since I can make it out, right? Of where it's at.
What's that?
I can make out where it is at, correct?
Does he have any
You
advantages from seeing the target right there?
As you've noted before, with you using your detect thoughts, you kind of got a ping that there was something, but there was no actual thought process registering from it
Okay.
that you could get.
Oh boy.
So there is something, but it doesn't have a thought process.
Or it might be magically hidden.
I still have that communication crystal, don't I?
Yes, you do still
Yes,
have the
you do.
sigil.
I'm calling in Black Up.
Black up.
Chew.
That just goes to
That only
Bronzebeard.
goes to Bronzebeard, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get Bronzebeard on the horn and have
See
him
if-
muster the rest of the group to come to this house.
Alright.
If he answers.
I was already on my way. I got bored.
Eric got bored. About that time, you hear the soft
I'm already
clinking
there.
of armor in
In
the
the door.
in the foyer behind you all, and you both just kind of look around and you see Eric
Hi,
standing there.
Hello, Eric. Yeah.
This you
What
hear
are you guys doing?
you
Sons of
hear a
bitches.
grunt from the room as this large shape stands up, and you see it turn towards you.
Oh boy.
At this point, since there was no actual communication that went on into the sigil, I'm going to have you guys roll for initiative.
Well, poop dick. I didn't do Morse code. That's what I was doing. God, come on, man.
Doesn't have a button to push.
I can't do initiative. I need to select something.
Yeah, we have to be on
that's right. Just give me d20 rolls.
plus initiative. Don't forget your plus initiative.
Hey!
17, 21. Your plus initiative is your dexterity modifier, by the way.
I don't have any
Yeah, I
additional
know.
initiative.
I just...
Yeah.
Damn, my niggas.
Yeah. Let's murk this thing.
What a racket.
What a scrub.
Actually, Sergey, if you would, give me a d20 plus 4.
D20 plus 4. Okay.
So this thing is dexterous. Yes! Your shitty rolls are coming in handy.
Alright, with that, this thing has turned around and is now looking at you guys. You guys do not know what it is. And Thelonious acts first.
Nature is intelligence. I'm going to leave that check up to somebody who's smarter than myself. Since I have no idea what the hell it is, and I don't really want to get that close to it without knowing, I'm gonna pull out the short bow and knock a fire arrow.
Ooh.
And fire.
Knock your fire arrow and take a shot at it. And it sticks into the wall, lighting part of a window shade on fire. And the flames just slowly start to creep up
Are we
the.
always gonna fucking burn every
additional
fucking
guys.
building we go
We're
to?
gonna burn this thing out.
Slowly start to creep up the curtain, lighting up the room even more. From this point, you can see that, or Lethal and Eric can see that this is the man that came to the door yesterday.
Ooh.
He's no longer
Don't
whatever
kill
he
him.
was. He was human.
He is human. Just
As far
don't
as
kill
they
him.
know.
I may be able to do something, though.
You gonna go rooting around in his brain?
Yes, so don't try and not kill him.
No, that was intentional, I swear.
I'm still in the doorway.
When it gets...
Alright,
I
with
have a
that,
chance, I'll probably do
it will
person.
be Eric's turn. They are in a right outside an offset room, which is connected to the living room. The living room is about, I'd say, about 10 feet in front of you, and they would be off to the right, probably another 10 feet.
Okay,
Man,
I'm gonna run
Sergey
up
has
towards them.
constant crazy eyes.
Alright,
Well,
You-
before he does that, I want to shout to him, or well, not that big a room. Tell Eric, see if you can't cast the holy spell on it. If it hides, then well, at least we kind of know what it is. Or what's your intel? You could probably roll in nature.
you can actually get another square in front of where Lethal and Thelonious are.
Okay, so I'll get in front of them.
I say holy, I mean a heal.
He would have to get in and touch it.
Go fondle it.
He's the closest thing to a tank we have right now.
But
Yes,
he after getting one square in front of you, he's out of movement. He's got 25 gnome speed.
I want to get in front of them and fuck it.
You gonna fuck it?
He's gonna guiding
shit.
bolt it. He's gonna miss. As he clutches his holy symbol and holds out his hand, this white orb just erupts and shoots through the window out to the street somewhere.
Subscribe!
Crash!
God damn it, Jesus!
Oh wait, we need some different music.
Yeah, we do. It's something creepy, crawly.
Creepy cry.
Maybe some Rob Zombie. This works.
Boris the Spider by the Accused. It's a weird song.
You're a weird song.
Alright, at that
Space weird.
Chris.
it would be it'll be Lithel's turn.
You think, freaky?
Now, if I do hold person on them and paralyze them, will I be able to dig through his mind with awakened mind?
You don't know.
It does something about the awakened mind. Does that say that you can't do it unless they're held or something?
No, it's just I don't want him moving at you guys while I'm digging through his brain. Or attacking you. Because what I've done before with Awakened Mind has freaked some people out.
Right now, Eric would be in front of you. So if it wanted to move to hit you, it would provoke an attack of opportunity.
It might trip over me.
Alright.
That too.
Alright, well, I'll go into his...
Hopefully it doesn't fall on me.
I'll try and go into their mind then, with my special ability.
As your eyes kind of gloss over the black, becomes a little more intense as you stare at this creature, and you can't really get any sort of response or signal to go through.
This fucking atmosphere is awesome.
I'll do Detect Magic.
This feels like I'm in a Lovecraft story.
You don't sense any magic in this room.
I think
AOL,
his mind might
AOL
be...
dial-up tones.
His mind may be completely gone. I'll try and cast Hold Person on him.
Alright. What is your save DC?
My save DC?
Hold his dick.
I always forget what all this shit is.
Go to the spells page, and it's somewhere on there. It says spell save DC.
Spell.
Hey, what's the place to make a character for this shit?
There's save DC for Warlock. I got that.
Yes, that's what it is.
Uh,
It's actually on here that you can make a character.
Yeah, Sergey, go up to that newspaper-looking icon, upper right-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
Click on your name. Or, well,
He doesn't have a name.
you have to make it, don't you, Ryan?
Yeah, I do.
It's 28.
No, it's not.
Well, then that's the wrong thing.
Hold on.
I have spells now.
What are you looking for?
He's looking for a spell save DC.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, it created a random name for you.
Q. Duh.
I don't even know what the fuck. Alright. Spellcasting save DC 14.
Yeah, that's what it was.
God, I always forget this shit.
Alright, so it's 14.
I wonder if we got a ghoul on our hands.
He natural 20s.
What the fuck?
Completely shrugs it off.
Alright then.
Can we kill it now, Liffle?
Yes.
At this point, it is its turn. And you just see him walk slowly
Shamble?
up towards Eric. No, a normal human gait walk. He just has this broad smile on his face and what looks like almost lifeless dead eyes as he gets up closer to you all.
Jesus.
Aw, yeah.
I'm gonna have to draw this scene.
And he raises his fist to strike at Eric. As he does, you all see his arms, from the tips of his fingers down on the back of his arms, is just coated in blood, as well as most of the shirt that is on him. 9 doesn't hit your AC. He swings down at you, and you easily just punch it back up into the air with your shield.
Yup.
What the fuck happened?
With that, we go back to Thelonious.
Okay, so it's up next to Eric now.
Yes, it is in front of Eric.
It's on top of me.
I draw the flame tongue dagger again. Is it still lit?
What's up?
Is the flame tongue dagger still lit?
Yes, it is.
I will approach its flank, and I will attempt to hit it.
Kidney shot.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit. Side shuffle past. Side shuffle past Eric with your flame tongue dagger and just drill it right into the shoulder blade of this man. And he doesn't even flinch as you see the flames sear into his skin and part of his cloak catch fire.
Oh, this nigga is messed out.
So that's a lot of damage.
That's a fuck ton of damage, Nathan.
Right, it
I'm a
is Eric's turn.
He said he was a ghoul.
Nope,
We don't know.
no idea.
You guys have the intelligence mods.
Do nature checks.
Nature checks.
Can we do that as a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Bugs.
I guess I'll do a nature check, even though I don't really have much for it.
From what you can tell, this looks just like a normal human.
Tell us, Eric. Tell us what you see.
Sees a dog.
It's definitely human. We're going to have to kill it with fire.
It's not fire.
That is definitely not fire. With that, Eric reaches forward and holds his holy symbol. It kind of burns his hand a little bit again, feeling that Lathander might not really condone this. As he touches the man's knee and
Blows at his knee.
you all are used to seeing, the flesh start to decay and decompose, but since he's wearing pants, you just see it slowly start to give out before he rights himself.
What did you see, Eric? What's going on, man?
Touched him. He kind of stumbled.
Right, with that, it would be Lithel's turn.
Alright, I'll do a nature check. Wow. Oh, wow.
It seems to just be a human.
He seems to be a human, but...
I think you ought to try getting in his head again.
Try doing awakened mind on his head one more time.
I guess that's kind of metagaming. Do I notice what's going on with these? How he holds himself?
As he was
Do
walking,
I know that Chris's God didn't condone it?
no, you don't know. You don't know anything about
That.
that. But he walked. I wouldn't say it was unnaturally, but I would say it was almost rehearsed, almost a little too perfect. Like it was just a straight gait, like almost robotic.
Seems human. Maybe another intellect power.
Where is that fucking noise coming from?
We have music on.
Don't worry about it.
You are in this story with us now.
God damn it!
As you try to peer into its mind again, I'm going to need you to make a intelligence saving throw. Now that it is this far up close to you.
Fuck.
Hoo-hoo.
We got another retard. God damn it.
Alright. With that, you kind of reach out with your mind, trying to grasp at anything, and you just take a sudden surge of psychic pressure, and it just rips into your mind, dealing 11 damage.
Wow.
Let's see here. What else does that do?
Bam.
That'll be.
I think that's a pretty good roll for Russian airdrop. Bears rain down from the sky.
Suddenly the Soviet anthem plays.
You clutch your head, and it hurts as you feel most of your natural intelligence slowly drain from you. What is your intelligence score at?
My intelligence score?
Yes, your overall score, not the modifier.
14.
Alright. Your intelligence is now 6.
He can't cast spells anymore.
His charisma is his casting spells.
Ooh.
Yes.
Warlock.
But you are definitely a whole lot stupider.
Uh,
Guys,
is there a way I could fix that? Or no?
You
Same way we fix the other retard.
You don't know. You don't know anymore. You might have once known, but you can't recall the information.
Become
You guys like
fixated on-
pudding?
Damn it, there are so many roles I want to do as you, but I'm not you.
Chris, come show me how to do this stupid character sheet.
You like pudding?
As that happens, it turns and tries to take another punch down at Eric, who is doing a good job at keeping in between all of you and this thing.
Hey, you wanna fight? You wanna fight?
22 hits your AC.
Right.
Ooh,
It does.
ooh. Never mind.
As he just takes both of his fists in the air and just jams him down as hard as he can on your little gnome head. You take 6 damage.
I mean,
My balls!
Alright, with that, back up to the top of initiative, it is Thelonious.
If I were to succeed on a pinpoint strike on his head, how would we do that?
What are you trying to hit it
Damage
with?
may be in effect. My dagger. Trying to shove it into his brain.
Trying to shove it into his brain. It will depend on how much damage. And it wouldn't factor in the sneak attack damage to that.
Okay. And that is what I will do. Another strike with the flame tongue.
That is a hit. Flame tongue. Just take it out and you just reach over Eric, just slam it into this thing's forehead, and it goes all the way into the hilt. As it slumps over and falls back onto the ground.
dead.
Burn it. Fire.
Are you waiting on me?
What's a 3D dice?
1 second. That'll be
Urinate on his corpse.
that related.
It'll be a nature and a sleight of hand.
I don't think I need to roll to take a shit.
Alright,
Nature calls.
he falls over, slumped, seeming to be unconscious. With that, turns would go over to Eric.
I don't know what I want to do here. Guess I want to move around, get closer to him. Since he's on the ground, is he like laying flat on his back?
Yes, he just fell straight backwards.
Hmm.
Teabag. He's down. We might want to restrain him.
Okay. Not heavy enough, and I don't have anything to restrain him with.
Choke him with your dick.
I wonder if I have rope. I have a burglar's pack.
That probably has rope in it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and tie him up real good.
Alright. You have any more actions you want to do there, Eric?
Well, if he's human.
Whatever you do, Eric, try not to
Quick
obliterate him. I've got an idea.
Hey, I was thinking about using Spare the Dying.
Don't draw shit on the map, please.
How do I get rid of it?
I guess I'll do that. I just want to keep him alive.
Alright, you cast your spell, and it doesn't really seem to take any hold on this body. Almost like the body itself might already be dead.
Alright. Well, I didn't do anything. He must be possessed.
Alright.
With that, it
Let's
is
keep him tied up.
Lithel's turn.
I think we ought to keep him restrained and take him to an arcanist or a priest or something.
I need an old priest and a young priest!
My brain hurts.
Or I guess I could actually use the stone properly this time.
You aren't that stupid yet, Orion.
I am not happy about being stupid. Don't confuse me with the
You
masses.
definitely can't quite articulate your words as well as you used to, but most of your faculties are still there.
It's just lunchtime.
Use the thingy to get bronzy.
The stone?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I... Breaker 1-9, breaker 1-9. Hey, Bronzy, you there?
There seems to be no response.
Bronzy!
Still no response on the other end.
Alright, guys. We gotta carry this guy out ourselves. Eric, you think the temple's gonna provide any help?
It's a good question.
With your time that you spent with the Archbishop in this town's Temple of the Thunder, you've become pretty good friends with him after you all saved the life of Will.
Yay! So yes, we can go to the temple.
Alright.
Is there anything
might
else
be
you
able
want
to
to do, Lithel? With your turn.
You guys go. I need to visit someone.
Alright.
With that, you all hear this disgusting crack as the part of the head where the dagger was stuck in just breaks open and slowly crunches and peels back as a brain-like creature crawls out of the head.
Smart Devourer.
Bad!
Smart Devourer.
And he is instantly going to lash out at the closest thing, which is Eric.
God damn it, not again.
Do we get a punch card for temple visits?
13 doesn't hit your AC.
Nope.
As you
Thank God.
quickly move your shield up, and its claws just scrape against it hard. That
Do
we
it,
are
do it.
back up to Nathan.
I'm gonna stab the fuck out of him.
Burn. Burn.
Have the-
Fucking intellect of ours, man.
Fire bad.
I forgot to check AC. Okay. That's a hit. As you just... Oh, wait. You don't have your flame tongue dagger anymore.
Oh, is it still stuck in there?
Yep.
Fucking knock another fire arrow. I got fire for days.
You're at disadvantage, it being only 5 feet away from you.
I want to use my cunning action to disengage.
Good boy.
And I knock fire arrow and let her loose.
That is definitely a hit.
Jesus.
As your fire arrow just ignites, shooting through the air and just sinking into the brain creature with a sizzle.
Smells like
And it-
hamburger.
Sort of takes a couple more steps towards Eric and then just falls down to the ground.
First
More
order
fire.
of business. I'm retrieving. Did any of those 2 arrows break? You said one was stuck in the wall and then one actually hit him.
They did not break, but after being shot, ammunition is no longer magical.
Okay.
So you would retrieve 2 arrows that have slightly more weight than they should.
Better get yourself an Enchanter, nigga.
Shit, if you actually play, you can be the rogue and I'll be some insane.
Oh, if I'm playing a druid.
I want to play a class I want to play. Not fill a spot.
Alright, you all are out of initiative.
I give them the thumbs up and I wander off. The building. I wander out of the building doing my own thing quick.
Slowly
God, that
saunters off
sucks.
out of the building. His head still reeling.
Chris, come smell this. That's gnarly.
He looks up to a couple of the signs and seems to have forgotten some of the lettering on some of them.
I wanna
Wander your way to the temple.
wander my way to this place.
To the artificer.
Yes.
You walk up and the storefront at this time of day seems to be locked down.
Mm.
John's being attacked by a zombie. Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm investigating the top floor of this house.
Yeah. I'm raiding the fridge.
In the top floor of this house, all you seem to find is the dead body of a child.
Can I investigate?
Investigate the dead body.
Interest? See if he has anything on him or if there is telling marks.
You find the dead body in what seems to be the parents' living room. Or bedroom. If you give me
Wait, they killed the boy.
give me a good general perception.
Mm-hmm. Killed the boy.
Investigation
All
wise,
my fault.
by the marks and where some of the blood are on the kid, you can see it was blunt trauma.
The chair.
Clue!
Give him the chair. Give him the chair.
You can notice that only one side of this bed has been slept in a very long time. There's an obvious indentation of someone who has slept there for years. Looking around the room, you don't see very much of value, but you do see a Waldsmart uniform.
It all makes sense now.
Go Waltz, you never go back. I suppose I'll take the uniform in case we have to have another trial. So I guess it's a plus. We didn't burn this place down.
Yet. Nobody put the fire out there.
Eric, piss on the fire.
Eric?
You're in the kitchen.
I am looking in the kitchen for something to put the fire out.
You see a vase that has some dead flowers in it, but still has water.
Woo! I'm gonna throw it at it.
Improvised.
Alright. This gnome looks up on this kitchen counter, holds his arms up a little bit, sees he can't quite reach it, and starts jumping a little bit, tips it, fumbles it between his hands before catching it, and starts running off towards the playroom.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
By now, the flames on the curtain have almost reached all the way up to the ceiling. You are going to have to give me... Let's see here. It is a vase. I'm not going to count that. It is a vase filled with water. You are only...
It can't be much more than 5
3 feet tall.
It's only about 5 pounds. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to consider this finesse or not.
I'm just aiming the whole base at it.
You're just gonna chunk the vase at it.
Uh-huh.
All right, give me a d20 plus your strength modifier.
Plus what is strength?
Wouldn't that be just strength check?
Yeah, it is. It's just a strength check.
Wow.
And he takes the vase and he throws it
for last time.
right out the hole in the window where he shot the guiding bolt.
Hole in one.
You hear a crash and a "What the fuck?" from the outside on the street.
Again?
Please say that was Crosby.
Yell help! Yell help!
Help!
Yeah. No,
Help!
I'm gonna run out on that balcony.
Sorry, I should be yelling fire in the apartment.
Fire!
Immediately, some of the townsfolk look up at you and start scattering about, trying to find their own sources of water to rush in and help you. As they rush in and through the foyer, turning to where they see the smoke billowing out of the kids' playroom, they see the dead body and the dead intellect devourer, as well as a cleric near the window, just standing there, like, "Hi."
This isn't what it looks like.
I'm a priest.
Stop killing everyone!
Holy man!
I'm a holy man, exactly.
I will give you one reaction to this mob of people holding various implements to put out a fire. Make it good.
Go get him, homie.
Starts tap dancing.
Yada!
They're just townspeople. They have no idea.
What they see is a dead body.
The demons from this man. Help me put out the fire and
clear.
And hold up your holy symbol.
Yes.
Alright. Give me a persuasion check.
I got a -1 in persuasion.
No!
The fours!
The fours! That's that force.
The clattering going on downstairs.
Yes, you hear the clattering go downstairs.
Stairs to the children's room.
As you see, these people have stopped. The fire's almost to the top, and these people are just looking down in shock at this dead man who most of them know in this district is lying on the floor, who has seemed to have just lost his son, filed a report yesterday before heading to work.
I'm gonna shout at them. What are you doing? Put out the fire!
Persuasion check. Or intimidation.
Oh, my persuasion's better. Only because I have not expertise, but whatever that level is in it.
Alright, with Eric trying to do what he did and you doing that, I will give you advantage. 3 or 4 of them rush forward and start throwing their implements of water up at the ceiling, and the flames stop.
Y'all better start talking fast.
Man, I had something for this. I need to think. Hold on.
And they all just turn back around and look towards you two. There is I'd say a late teens little girl and 3 older men
Okay.
that have ran to your aid.
I'll go ahead and speak to them.
Interesting group of people.
I know this looks horrible. I know what it looks like. We didn't do it. Look next to the body. Tell me that isn't normal.
Now that's another persuasion check. I will give you advantage again. The most elderly looking of the man walks forward, leans down, sort of nudges the brain-like creature around and says, "No, this is definitely not a normal brain.
We've
Also
encountered
here,
it before.
these wounds here, obviously something broke out of this man's skull. This wasn't a wound inflicted inward."
What transpired at this house? Why did he put out a, what would
Why
that
did
be?
you file a report?
Put a report?
Mm-hmm.
What was going on? Why did he file a report? Did anybody hear anything?
The older man looks to the other people, and they all just kind of shrug. "I don't think any of us know."
In the hours prior, was there anything out of the ordinary? Noises? Anything?
Not that I could hear. And I live just right across the street.
You know this man?
Yes.
Well, here's the situation, and it's an odd one. We have a man you've known who, I assume, hasn't been this kind of violent type. Am I right?
Well, he's always enjoyed his drink and has, time to time, gotten himself into trouble being a little too boisterous. I mean, it's honestly why his wife left and took 2 of the 3 children.
Well, whatever happened, his son is upstairs. He is no longer with us. Recommend you don't go there.
Fortunately, I must.
By all means. The man worked at Waldsmart, yeah?
Yes, he did. Just recently.
You know, we've come across a situation exactly like this one. You remember that Waldsmart that burned down in Baragost?
I've heard no news of such, no.
Fucking people living under rocks, man. Well, we were essentially imprisoned there, and before our escape, we encountered exactly this. It's called an intellect devourer.
As I pick it
Gets
up
it?
and hold it by its tentacle. Fuckery.
Hi. Apparently, it gets in people's skulls and takes them over.
Interesting.
And same thing, Waldsmart employee. Have you seen anything odd at these Waldsmart around? Heard anything?
Not that I can tell. I definitely don't shop there.
I was about to ask.
I'm well off. I don't do
Oh.
shop. I'm the physician of this area.
Quickly throw on my noble's robes. Oh, I know. Do what you must to look around the place. Eric, we need to go to Bronzy.
Yes.
Clarissa, my dear,
Can I check the fridge first?
go get some of the flaming fist guard.
We're here.
What? Oh,
Hi.
Oh, yeah, kind of flaming fist.
okay.
We're new here.
Indeed. Well, I must go check on the boy. You two, go see if you can find Bronzebeard.
Will do.
The rest of you should probably get out and not tamper with any evidence. With that,
Well, I'm gonna hand over the Waldemar uniform to him.
he takes it.
Minus, they have a name tags, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep the name tag.
Okay, the name tab reads Philip.
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 Hello, my name is Philip.
With that, the other two men and the younger girl hastily get out of the house and do the best that they can to keep other people from going inside of it.
I'm gonna go find Bronzebeard. Coming with Eric.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my.
Okay.
You guys
Now Lithel has some shit going on.
walk out and look around trying to see where Lithel went, and you can see him down the street at that building, just standing there, knocking at this door.
Eric,
Oh,
will you go find Bronzy?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna see what's up with Freaky over here. Okay. So I approach him and say, alright there, Freaky?
oh, Ed.
This place is closed, you know?
I know the man here.
He may not be here right now. It's pretty late. Have you tried shouting?
No.
You remember his name?
Actually, this is really early in the morning. This would be.
Oh, okay.
It's probably only about 10 a.m. right now.
Mm-mm. Don't remember name.
Oh, okay.
On like
Elf.
Sunday.
Well, he's not here for now. We need to get you to the temple.
Ed. Yes.
Yeah, you head. Follow me. Or, well,
I
guess
I
I'll
grab.
Follow me for.
I hold on to his shirt
No,
and just
you
walk.
hold
along.
on to my hand.
I willingly
Follow
grab
me
his
for-
hand.
Head.
Alright, so we'll say Eric heads off this way, trying to make his way back to the barracks to see if Bronzebeard is back.
Boop, 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 boop.
You two are headed towards near the Westland Gates, where the Temple of the Thunder is right there. So you guys have to make it through the Bloom Bridge, all the way through to the West Gates. I'd say as Eric turns into the Twin Songs, he sees Bronzebeard walking with a pretty big pack that is just full of shit.
My stuff!
And it looks like he's walking back towards the barracks.
Alright. I want to run up on him. Shout at him. Hey, Bronzebeard! Bronzebeard! We went
What the
looking
fuck?
for. We found a note on your little pin board there, and we went to take a look at it, and we kind of killed a man, and he had an intellect devour in him, so it's all good.
Intellect devour? You mean like the thing you shared the bed in?
Yeah,
Good lord.
yeah, I got it right here.
Um,
I hang it up just as high as I can, kind of dangling it there.
okay. I don't want to see that. Okay,
Keep it
put
to
it
gem
down. What any of the other flaming fists there to secure the site?
Thelonious, he's with Lithel. Lithel was attacked. He isn't as completely fucked as I was, but he's not quite all there.
Hey. No, I mean any of the other actual city guard, not just you all.
No,
Okay.
None in sight.
Okay. Here. He leans down, takes the big pack off of his shoulders, and hands it off to you. Take this to Will. It is his. I need to go secure that. And get whatever evidence I can. Did the physician happen to be there?
Yes, the physician was one of the 3 people that came in after we dispatched the Devourer.
Alright. Okay. You. Yes. Just give that to Will. Tell the bar to keep what I am, and I will get back to you as quick as possible.
Should we follow you after we get Will his shit?
No, I'll be back. Just as soon as I get that place secured and a couple of my own boys in there.
Sounds good.
With that, he just slumps this large pack of shit into your hands.
How much does it weigh?
More than you.
Looks like I'm dragging it.
And he just
Does someone have a car?
runs off towards the garden district. At this point, Will's just been sitting
Masturbating.
forward in the end.
I'm still eating my breakfast.
Still eating breakfast.
While Will does his stuff, I gotta pee.
I'm still weak, so it takes me a while to eat breakfast.
At this point, you are -4 to accuracy, -4 to damage after a good night's and day's rest.
Okay. Do I still get my +2 from my archery and all that?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So pretty much between your +2 for your archery and your bracers.
Well,
kind
the
of
bracers
cancels.
give plus damage,
Oh yeah, they do.
but I do get plus, I think, 4 from proficiency.
Let's see.
I have +8 to hit, actually.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, you only got +4 now. For now, anyway.
Yeah.
So Will's still just in the inn eating. Lithel and Thelonious finally, as Thelonious is just dragging Lithel behind him, finally make their way to the Temple of Lathander.
Okay.
You walk up the big marble steps, push open the big gilded doors, and slowly make your way into where 2 priests are standing out in the main hall, waiting to greet you.
I need the Archduke. Or, what is he?
Bishop.
Bishop. Archbishop.
Well, what might you need him for, sir?
Brain.
My friend's brain got hit hard. Certainly not as bad as I've seen, but he's not well off.
Are you talking magically?
Magically.
Well, we don't need the Archbishop for that.
Huh?
I said we don't need the Archbishop for that.
Stop crumpling a bag, damn it.
He doesn't need an archbishop.
He said that we don't need the Archbishop for that.
Okay. I thought he said we don't do that. It's like, ah, shit.
As he reaches his hand out and places it on the forehead of Lethal and casts a greater restoration spell. You feel this white wash of pure, warm energy enter into your body and rid you of not only your status ailment from the intelligence, but any damage you've inflicted, and also your 2 eyes have returned to normal.
What's my intelligence usually at?
It was at 14.
14, okay.
You guys gotta stop doing this. You're making me look like a saint.
Why is it still at -2? The fuck?
Press enter.
Hit enter.
It's still at -2.
Hold on.
None of this shit makes sense.
It's at a regular 2 for me.
Do you have a handbook that you can read.
Let me reopen it.
I can send Sergey the handbook.
I need it as well. 'Cause mine was deleted.
Here, I'll just.
Is there not like a character generator?
There is.
I threw it into
5.
Skype chat. Oh no, I threw it in John's Skype chat. My bad.
You can get a pre-made one and just throw all
Oh, the handbook?
information he needs in there.
There, I threw it into the Skype
cool.
call. You guys can download it from the Skype call.
My eyes.
So yes, your eyes are restored. You've been washed with healing holy energy.
Ugh.
You alright? Something happened.
Well, his eyes definitely look better.
My eyes? What?
Remember your name?
My name, Little. What
Good.
happened?
Intellect Devourer happened.
Ah, fuck. Eyes are back to normal, you say?
What level?
Back to normal.
Oh, that's good.
Ren,
Is,
what level
is he
should
coming
we
in at level 4?
Everyone right now is level 4.
be? Okay.
No.
At this point, Orion, Nathan, and Eric will have a little bit of EXP edge because of this.
Thank you for fixing
Sergey,
my
if you
eyes.
actually played, would not mind giving you this character sheet and making another one.
Are we going to allow him to have these pre-made stats as well?
That I don't know without looking at it, and
12 strength, 16 dex, 14 constitution, 13 intelligence, 17 wisdom, 12 charisma.
except
for-
For the level 4.
Got the goddamn crazy eyes, man.
I'll have to take a closer look at it, and I'm not gonna do it right now because I have thousands of windows open for all of my
There it
D&D
is.
stuff. No, I mean I'm not going to click on it and open up even more shit
There it is, though.
while we're trying to D&D. Yes.
Okay.
It just pulls a blank for me.
Thank you for the help.
Like I said, you guys need to stop doing this stuff. You're making me look like a saint.
If you would
Yes.
not mind, I do believe a donation of, I'd say, 150 gold is not.
150?
Yeah. Gotta keep your gods happy.
Well,
Well,
150.
it helps.
if you give him
It
50,
helps.
I can give him 1 platinum.
That's platinum is 1,000.
1,000. Yeah.
1,000, damn!
I'll
What
get
the
it.
fuck? Thank you.
Yeah.
1,000?
Here's your gold.
Thought it was
Thank
100.
you, sir.
That's a shit ton. Whoa!
Is that a nerf shield?
John? Is that a Nerf shield?
There's my shield.
Key.
Found this upstairs. Awesome.
Nice.
Is there anything else you two require?
No, I will take my leave. You probably don't like my presence.
No, we don't mind visitors.
Yes. Well, thanks again for the help. Goodbye.
Little
Nod.
before we took you here, you seem like you wanted to get into that one place.
I wanted to. If he's open, he will find me, I believe. I may visit there in a bit. I just need a second to sit down.
If he's gonna do that, I'm gonna go off to the Thieves Guild and let other people take their turns.
As you all start exiting, you start feeling your sigil on your hand start to feel a little hot.
Yeah.
You both look down and it's slightly pulsing with a reddish energy. In fact, everyone's is. Don't quite seem to know what this signal means, but you think you might need to go find out.
Lithel, I think we need to go see Bronzebeard.
With this, Eric walks back into the inn, dragging this huge pack just filled to the brim with shit, and he just pushes it up against the legs of Will, who's sitting still eating.
Oh, is that for me?
Here's your shit.
Thank you.
Here's
should
an
give
intellect
John-
devour. You can have it too.
Give it
As
to
I
John.
plop it next to his plate.
Give it to
John.
John.
Are you
I'm
in
gonna,
a
I'm gonna put it in my bag.
So here's what just happened. It's just Eric just shoved this giant pack full of shit up against your leg, while you've just been, minding your own business eating, and then he's thrown a new intellect devourer onto the table.
I didn't question. I just put it in the bag.
Okay. Fair enough.
Trying to keep John's collection going.
I didn't know if it was still from the same one that we killed initially.
You
or
can
not.
see that this one is fresh. It only has 2 wounds into it.
Okay. Where did you get this one from?
Garden District.
Garden fresh.
At Garden District, exactly. And does it have anything to do with this pulsing sigil on my hand?
That's a good question.
Well, let's go find out. I want to put all my gear on.
You gotta get dressed right there in the middle.
He's been
I'm in my
sitting
small
down
clothes
here
already.
doing.
All I can do is throw over my armor and shit.
Alright, as you get all your armor and everything on, Bronzebeard comes back in. Looks at you all. I suppose you all got my signal, yes?
Ring ring.
Yes.
Alright. We got that taken care of. It's all sorted out. Obviously, none of you will be implicated in anything. You did a good job explaining this time.
Maybe it's because I wasn't running from you.
No.
We did try contacting you.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the sigil stone on me. It's been back here in the crystal room. Got a bad tendency of emptying out my pockets every time I sit down to do some work. Oh well.
This is a strange habit.
Not really. It kind of digs into my side as I sit there. It's annoying.
Yeah.
John wants to have what he spent of his time buying food and possibly offerings. Offerings for what?
No, the Troll Hill first, finding out what I can.
Oh,
Go to the Troll Hill, and then also buying food and offerings.
you, from what you could glean from any passerbyers that would have came from the north where the Troll Hills are, is those are in fact named there because there is a large family of trolls that have inhabited that mountain region for years. But recently, no one's been able to find very much of them out there.
That kind of throws off my plans then. If they're not out there, then I don't want offerings from. And just food for the kitchen at my new place.
Alright. So, I'd probably say, deduct about 10 gold for everything you bought. That's just kind of like one of those whatever kind of things.
It won't let me fill out some of the statistics that I'm trying to copy over from the sheet.
Like what?
Like armor class and...
That stuff is handled in different tabs.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't even know. There's so much shit.
It is.
It takes a little while to learn, but once you figure out what everything means, it gets real simple.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I trust you got your stuff.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Alright. I was having the Enchanter watched all night. It seems that might be where he's living. He left more than once throughout the night when we last talked, and he's always came back to the same spot.
Alright.
You gave me the shackles, correct?
Aye, they're in the bag. They're actually magicked, to the point of you'll put him on him and they will incapacitate him, and make him light as a feather.
So, Brodsy, how about compensation? I'm not the biggest fan of pro bono work.
Oh, don't worry about compensation, lad. Not only is this covered by the 150 a week, but I put a 2,000 gold bounty on his head myself. But that is alive.
The shackles.
How do you guys feel about sending a scouting party out there?
Yeah.
If not us, we could actually probably hire adventurers to do that.
Unfortunately, unless you all want to take the 4 or 5 days walk to get there, we just assume send you through the teleporter.
That's convenient.
Wait, teleported to where though? In the middle of their camp or something?
No,
Or
we
down
can
near it?
we can get you outside of the hills themselves. From here, it's still within our range. This is some hell of magic.
Well, do we want to do that and scout from there then? Because Will, in those amount of times just scouting, if we avoid fighting, those penalties won't actually work against him. Or do you guys want to still do things around town?
I need to visit the Thieves Guild.
What you needing from the Thieves Guild, Boyle?
Oh, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gunpowder.
Hey, well, I suppose everyone get your stuff ready, and we'll meet back here in 2-ish hours. I'll make sure the crystal's charged enough to get you all out in one go.
Alright, see you guys in 2 hours then.
In my travels, do I know the weaknesses of trolls?
Give me a history check.
I was gonna say I wanted to find out stuff like that too, handling trolls, but if they're missing, then I don't know how much good it's gonna do.
What you can remember from a couple of old bards' tales, through, your random encounters in bars and whatnot, is that a lot of trolls have a weird regenerative effect. To the point that even if they lost a limb or something, it can grow back rather rapidly.
That's all I know about them.
That's all you know.
I do need to buy more specialty arrows at the Thieves Guild. Only to replace the 2 I've lost.
You make your way out of the town, into the slums, back to the same abandoned house, open the floor, slowly make your way down the ladder to the bustling thieves' undercity.
Is Master Blaster around?
Give me a perception check.
Well, he's a big entity.
There are quite a few people down here.
An advantage to stealth.
Not many towering that tall with a little man on their shoulder.
In this immediate area, you do not see any signs of the Goliath or the gnome riding him.
Okay. I'd go ahead and find the Thieves Guild equivalent of a general store. pick up lockpick.
You walk into a store quaintly named Thieveries R Us and see a wrinkled, almost bird-like, scrawny old man sitting behind the counter.
I need some new thieves' tools. Can you help me out?
He looks at you a little bit. Hold on 1 second. He puts on his glasses so we can take a look at you. Ah, thieves' tools. Yes.
Yes.
He reaches underneath the counter, and you can hear him shoving and moving stuff aside as he just pulls out this leather pouch and sits it up on the counter. Says everything from a lockpick to even what is an enlarging crowbar. Actually, it's quite a good design. It's very magical. I used to keep one myself. I used it as a toothpick there for a little while, but actually activated it and knocked out the bulging set of my teeth. You were muted, Nathan.
No, I was
Oh, okay.
talking to Jess. So he's
He is missing 4 teeth from the side of his mouth here.
the shit. Okay.
This little crowbar he showed you looks roughly about 3 inches and about 1.5 inches across. Whenever he moves it out a little bit and gives a flick of his wrist, it just quadruples in size and thickness.
Jesus. Well, I came for lockpicks. How much for that?
The whole set, I'd say 50 gold.
We can do that. 50 gold.
Hey, thank you very much.
50 gold on this counter. Say, do you know, is there any fletches down here? Not just any old fletcher. I need some specialty arrows.
Specialty arrows. What kind of specialty arrows?
Right now, fire. And, well, if they have anything else, then I guess we'll get something else.
I have some arrows of minor fire.
Minor fire? How does that compare to the ones I have now, or are they the same?
He takes them out and he puts them on the desk. You can see that these are made of the normal wood of arrows. But you glean that the fire damage wouldn't be as potent. But there wouldn't be a negative penalty to the shot.
Okay. How many you got there?
I have 8.
How much?
5 gold apiece.
5 gold apiece. I grabbed those normal arrows, right? Or the old ones, my old fire arrows. Say we do a little bartering. Think you could do anything with these? And hold up the obsidian tipped arrows.
Takes a look at him and he holds out his hand. If I could see them, please.
After you.
His hand slumps down a little bit. Well, these are definitely a little weighted. What were these? Did these have some sort of magical property?
They were fire, but the enchantment dissipated when it was
Used, yes,
After it's been fired.
as everything does.
If anything, you can harvest those arrowheads.
That's what I was thinking. Sure. We'll knock off the price of 2 of the arrows in return for these.
And they were 5 apiece,
Yes.
so I pay for 6.
Yes. So 30 gold.
So 30 gold and the arrows. Alright, here's 30 gold. You keep those arrows.
Thank you, good sir.
I'm so fucking lost.
Okay. And I'll leave the Thieves Guild and rejoin the group.
Alright.
I was gonna say this is just between him and the DM, so.
And I have Just call it. What's that crowbar called?
Just call it an extendomatic
The
crowbar.
engorged. The engorged crowbar.
Sure. Engorged sounds appropriate.
Engorged crowbar and some more lockpicks.
Alright, we'll just go down the line of people that I have here. Will, what are you doing during this time?
I guess finding Fletcher. See if I can't find some magic arrows myself. Or magic weapons.
You go back to that old lady at where you bought the bracers. Oh, you again. You seem a little paler than you did last time.
Yes, that's because I died and I was brought back.
Oh,
I'm just glad to be back.
it's good for you, dearie. Glad to see you all in one piece. What can I do you for today?
I'm looking for magic weapons again. Ammunition and whatever else you have.
Well, we still have the short bow +1.
That dog's adorable.
And how much was that again?
I do believe that was... Isn't that 800? Yes, I do believe it was 800 gold.
What do you have as far as magicked ammunition?
Unfortunately, we don't have any anymore. We were recently bought out by a large contingency that was going to try and force some of the orcs out from the north.
That would be us, actually. Wait, was that us?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Then I don't say anything. I think I'll take your short bow then. Short bow +1.
Alright,
That was
dearie.
fire arrows as well.
What's that?
That gave it fire arrows as well.
Aye, yes, it does have the burning bowstring on it. She goes back and picks the short bow off the counter and puts it up where you're standing.
Oh my god.
Now remember, it can only be used a couple times a day. Otherwise the magic doesn't work after that.
And how many times per day could that be?
You think it's probably roughly 2.
2 times. Okay. And what does +1 do again?
It gives +1 to the accuracy and +1 to the damage.
Which
On
I
a
will
normal
definitely-
short bow.
So 1d6 then.
The fire damage is 1d6, yes.
Well, isn't the short bow damage also 1d6?
Let me check. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Short bow is 1d6, yes.
Alright.
Fire damage on my arrows.
They are 1d6 on the arrows, and 1d8 on those other arrows.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Diddy?
No, that would be it.
Alright.
Actually, I have the same amount of arrows that I had before, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it then. I'm gonna head back to the inn just to be around.
Alright, we'll go to Liffle.
I have no
I'm
idea.
gonna research.
You're gonna research.
My eyes are back to normal. I'm not afraid of risks. Try and read about this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I already saw that one.
Alright.
Which one do I want to
Which
look
book
at
do you want to
first?
use?
I'll do Gods of the Old Pantheons, since Old Gods and You might be a bit risky, or not worth the risk.
As you flip through this book, I'm gonna say, give me a base intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Yep.
Disability check. Oh my.
You just look through, just kind of flipping through the pages. You see, different pantheons of gods and how they've changed over the years, going back from what is the most recent to the least, to even least, to even least. Until you get to a couple of sections that have some rather dark things in them. Upon which you discover that part of the book is missing.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna pull out that Old Gods and You and flip through that one.
As you take the book out and place it down on the table where you're sitting, you open up the leather-bound spine and start thumbing through the pages. As you start feeling your head become very hot, your vision starts to blur. You just hear almost this sneering in the back of your mind. Chill with the chicks, gents.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. How the fuck to do this shit?
Now, make me a intelligence save. Okay. You feel the same pressure in the back of your head, but you just sort of shake it off. You keep thumbing through the pages as you see just these grotesque looking images of these different darker entities and a lot of language and characters that you just don't quite know what this language is.
Alright, where would somewhere be where I could figure out what these are?
You think that maybe the Artificer might be able to help with deciphering this.
I'll like fold that page and quickly see if the Artificer is finally in.
You make your way back to the Garden District. You pass by the house where you all just killed a man.
Shrug it off.
There's a couple people that have gathered around trying to figure out what happened. There's two flaming fists outside guarding the door. And you can see, rustling and bustling of other people that are inside the house. You walk up and get to the Artificer's shop, and it still doesn't seem like he's there.
I'll knock first.
You knock, and there doesn't seem to be a response.
I'll I'll call out and say, Artificer, are you there at all?
A couple people pass by looking at you on the street, but there's no answer from inside of this building.
I will... I'll pull out a piece of parchment and write down that I would like him to look into this book and just put it somewhere where... I'll tell him where it is and put it somewhere out of sight so that no one takes it.
You see that there is actually a rather large mail slot.
I shove it in the mail slot with the note.
Shove the note, the book, through the mail slot. Okay. Lands with a nice solid thunk on the other side of the door.
And I'll start to head back to the inn. -1 parchment.
Alright, John.
I'm gonna get some pie.
Yeah.
What are you doing during this little 2 hour intermission before the fight?
even though I was told that there might not be trolls, I wanted to ask Thelonious in particular about coating our weapons in some type of, probably not acid, because that'd corrode the weapons, but poison or something like that.
I wouldn't have acid.
Death
But
bloom
what about
extract.
poison?
How many doses of poison do I have?
You have one vial. That'd be roughly enough to coat a dagger.
And that's
Enough.
it.
That is it. Or maybe an arrowhead or something like that. But you also know that poison wouldn't necessarily stop the regenerative effects.
Right. That's why I was looking for acid, but whatever. And then in that case, I'll get cleaning supplies for the shop and sweep it up. Oh, I also meet the guy at noon to discuss that pillar.
As we reach about noon, which is roughly near the end of the 2 hours, the woodworker shows up, knocks on the shop door, sort of peers in sideways through the window.
And I go to answer the door.
Ah, there you are. Now,
Yes, well,
let's see this pillar.
it's this pillar over here on the left side.
You all move through the floorway to the back left. Oh, yes, this definitely needs replaced. Looks like a serious case of dry rot.
Could that have spread to other parts of the foundation? Like, I kind of want to check this entire building to make sure it's stable.
Unless you can physically see it on the outside of it, then no, it probably hasn't.
Okay.
This is quite the beam. I suppose this goes rather far into the ground, in the basement, maybe.
Correct.
Alright. So this would be...
I walk over and whisper the key phrase so he can't hear it. And open up the thing to the basement.
It opens. It's like a... Oh. Isn't that nifty? Must realize this is an elf.
And I wanted it open before he got there.
Doesn't know what you said, but...
Yeah.
He noticed you said something, and a door opened.
I kill him later then.
After the job's done, before you pay him.
This dry rot go all the way down into the basement.
Mm-hmm. It's actually worse in the basement, so...
Gotcha. Well, you will need roughly 20 feet of timber of at least this sturdiness of the rest of these.
And some of our ideas for expansion was also upwards. Would these current pillars be strong enough to hold or support that kind of expansion?
I would say maybe on a smaller scale, but your upstairs definitely wouldn't. It would definitely not support something as large as the shop front upstairs. So it'd be a smaller room, but yes, they would be able to hold it without risk.
Mm-hmm. But if we were to put in additional support pillars, would that be possible?
Yes, that would definitely be possible.
Okay.
Delicious.
Then looking at it so far, what can you quote me?
It'll be roughly 100 gold to find the timber and get it crafted to the specific size that you need. With as much business as we've done so far, I would waive the installation fee.
That's mighty generous of you.
Well, you
I
know,
might not kill you after all.
keep customers happy.
He did deliver the beds yesterday, though. You said in the carts, or was that just the
Just the
beds?
mattresses. You still have roughly another day before the beds would be through being completed.
Hey, I meant to ask you too, to get this out, are you going to use that minimizing scroll that you use?
Oh no, we're just going to cut it out.
I'm just gonna cut it out.
Yes, we'll brace it with other timbers of wood, cut it out, and then come back and replace this.
I was actually curious about that scroll. Is it possible to acquire some myself?
Yes. Anywhere that sells scrolls usually has scrolls of minimize or enlarge. And
are they one-use scrolls?
yes. But you kind of need to know how to use them. Otherwise, all sorts of weird things can happen when a scroll fails.
What kind of ability check do scrolls use?
Whatever would be necessary to cast the spell from whichever wizarding school it would be from.
I know nothing about magic. I really want to use those scrolls. What school are those scrolls from?
I haven't checked it.
Okay.
I think they're either wizard or sorcery. So depending on where you picked them up, it'd be either charisma or intelligence.
Do I pay you up front then?
No, you can pay me on delivery.
Perfect. When we may actually be gone for a while.
That's fine. Something of this magnitude. Plus, I still need the time to create y'all's beds. It'd probably take about a week to get it crafted where we need it.
Okay. So we just won't cut it out until we're gonna replace it then.
Right.
Perfect. Okay.
And with that, I will get out of your hair.
Okay, and I'll go look for scrolls. I'm gonna get them anyway.
He leaves, and you start wandering through the merchant's quarter. You look up and see that it's getting a little bit past noon, realizing that you may only have a little while before you're supposed to meet back at the inn.
Anyone check the cubby holes?
Yeah, they're all bag of holdings basically. Which is pretty cool. We figure like we can hold a lot of our treasury stuff down there thanks to that. Like that's a huge...
Or all of our intellect devour brains?
Oh yeah, yeah.
A brain for every cubbyhole.
All of
No,
my
we
trophies, maybe.
We figured we could actually bottle the brains and heads and stuff that we have.
Pickle them?
Like preserve them, yeah.
So you still want to look for scrolls?
Yeah, just I don't need an interaction with them. I'm just gonna buy them.
I'd say you find what would be a small storefront for a wizard who specializes in making scrolls. These would be... Actually, no, I need to look it up. God damn it. I need to see what level magic they are. You bastard. Making me do my job.
You don't use special spells in front of us, not want us to be like, I want that.
I didn't expect the fighter to want scrolls of minimize or enlarge.
Hey, if I can enlarge my weapon.
Which one?
I already made that joke. But yeah, I was thinking actually for hauling off things that we find in dungeons, if we can minimize it, stick it in a bag of holding, and then bring it back with us. I'm trying to be a jack of all trades warrior, so I'll have to.
Oh, that's too bad. I can't find it right now.
Okay, let's just.
You have them.
Okay, I have some scrolls. Should I just put scrolls without a script number until we can figure it out?
Yeah, until we can figure out the cost, because whatever level of magic is, that'll depend on what the cost is.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, we'll say you couldn't find anyone that sells those specific scrolls.
What?
Yep.
I didn't buy any scrolls?
Scrolls of Viagra.
I want to get them before we go on this thing, though.
Scroll of mass erectional dysfunction. He's typing out something dirty that well, he doesn't have to say it out loud.
Scroll back.
God can read, you know.
Alright. Kind of miffed, not being able to find what you want. Make your way back to the inn. Eric, what are you doing during this time?
Getting off his gnome.
Is Eric there?
Guess I've been taking a nap.
Right. Eric's been napping. You all make your way back to the inn, and Brownbeard is standing behind the counter, waiting on you all. I suppose this means you're ready.
No. Alright.
What he said.
Fine. This way. Stand on the sigil. I heard you all say something nice about each other.
Do I need to do that again?
No, you won't. That was a team building exercise.
You didn't actually have to.
You really didn't. I had my finger on the button. Alright. I don't know what you're
Funny
going.
man, Bronzy.
Don't know what you're going to encounter. So,
We're off to see the
careful.
wizard.
we don't want another disintegration on our hands. We might not fare as lucky as we did last time.
Our old gold is kind of lacking.
No, that happens. Gold disintegrates too. I did spend quite a bit to get your stuff back.
Fair enough. I appreciate it.
No problem, bud. Alright! Hold your bits and pieces. We're going in.
Holden. Thelonious looks good in assless chaps. Man, who said that?
He walks back over and manipulates as the sigil lights up, and you all feel the same tingling sensation as you feel ripped from that reality until you feel the cool, crisp air of the outside world.
I want a perception check to see what's around us. See if there's anything.
Nathan's ass is just in your face.
Nathan's ass is around you.
Are we surprising anything? Is anything around us? Waiting near the sigil.
I have moved you all to the
It's
next
quite dark
page.
out here. Oh, is there really line of sight out here?
Yep.
That's
Oh,
some bullshit.
Oh my, yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Hey, can I have the X taken off of me?
Yes, you
Oh god.
can take your X off. If you all would go ahead and, readjust your health and such.
Back to max.
Oh, that's great. That's fucking great.
What's great?
That's fucking beautiful. I see it out there, Ryan.
You all are teleported into a slight opening before the Troll foothills. You see the mountains rising off in the back. We see Tom in the background of Orion yelling at his kid to do something. We're going to sit here and laugh as we see a cattail. Just a random cattail twitching side to side in Orion's
want to get
camera
up
as it leaves. Not interested in us.
Mhm.
The boy walks back into the room. Sits
We
down.
should probably stop this soon.
You wanna?
Yeah,
You guys wanna end it here?
I need to get off.
Okay,
Go to bed.
Noob.
Alright. We shall end it here then.
Alright, thanks.
Do anything.
See y'all later.
Time constraints or time constraining?
Yeah.
Time to help the Russian with his